Okay, we are live for the last hour. How you doing, everybody? It's 3 o'clock Eastern time on Thursday, June the 30th, the last day of June, the last day of the second quarter, and the markets are negative going into the last hour. The question I had on the poll here was, could the Dow turn green at the end of the day? Because when I created that poll question, we were only down 60 points, having been down 600 points. Or the question I had on the poll, I thought, hey, maybe it had a chance. Right now, it's down 277. Doesn't look too good, does it? Going to have one hell of a final hour. I'll tell you that. I don't know. Doesn't look good. We're down 265. I make that 277 on the Dow. We're down 30 on S&P. We're down 138 on NASDAQ. The good news, oil is off. Oil down $4.05 a barrel. This is more like it. We're at 105.72 in Texas. We need these kinds of down days on oil. If you're taking my advice and buying less fuel every time you fuel up your car, you are helping the price of oil drop, because the more it backs up in the system, the lower the price will go, because less is needed and it'll be sloshing everywhere. We could do it, kids. We really can. We have the power. Tell your friends to use less gasoline in the pump for a few weeks and watch this thing drop. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Gamestop, what a run today. We got as low as 117.76. That was just after 10 this morning. And then we got right up to 126.59. That was today around 12:30. And here we are back to 120.87. Now, I was chatting with my viewers this morning, asking them how they're doing with their options trades. And a bunch of you guys were telling me that you were buying back your calls on GameStop because the stock was dropping when it got down to 119, 118, 117. I started getting one-liners saying, I bought my calls back, my stink bids hit, boom, boom, boom. But then I said, if it gets over that 122, 124 range, into that 125 range, you might want to think about writing again. Now, the question is from me to you, have you guys written any call options today on GameStop when it went back all the way up to 126 today? Did you get some off today? I'm kind of curious. Let me know how you're doing. Hopefully some of you were able to do that, to blow off some options. And let's see what's going on. People are disappointed with Spire. I would say we're also disappointed with ATIP, and we're disappointed with Matterport, and we're disappointed with Smart Rents Price, and we're disappointed with Rocket Lab, and we're disappointed with ME. Well, the market is off significantly, the whole market, and a lot of money has been eviscerated from people's accounts. I wanted to tell you something. I wanted to let you in on the 10 stocks, big companies, that have had the biggest losses of market cap so far this year. Any guesses? Here's the number one loser. The number one loser for market cap, which means you take all the shares outstanding, multiply it by the price of the stock. That's the market cap of the company. Now, where the company was at the end of the year, 2021, and where it is today, who's the biggest loser? And the number one loser is Apple. Apple is the number one loser of market cap. It is off $697 billion. We're not talking millions. We're talking $697 billion. The company's worth that much less in actual value compared to where the shares were at the end of the year to where they are now. Isn't that amazing? This is a company that buys back $7.5 billion of its own stock on average every month. Can't stop the slide even with that kind of buyback. That's how powerful this market has backed off. That's how much it's backed off. Number two loser, Amazon. It's off $606 billion in losses, in capital value losses. Microsoft is number three loser, $600 billion in market cap evaporation. Next one, Google. Alphabet, number class A's Alphabet, $564 billion evaporated in value. Facebook, Meta Platforms, down $409 billion. The next one, Tesla, $362 billion in market cap lost. It's in the top 10. Nvidia down 356 billion. Company that is growing its sales, growing its business, growing out in size, losing market cap value. Netflix, of course, 189 billion evaporated. Home Depot, $155 billion, the ninth worst performer. And number 10, PayPal Holdings down 140 billion bucks. Lost. This adds up roughly to $1.4 trillion of shareholder value gone as of the moment. That's how much the markets have backed off on just the worst 10 performers, to give you an idea of how much money is just not around anymore in this market. Now, the market still has tens and tens of billions of dollars. Don't worry about the fact that this is gone. This is gone. The market's got a lot of market cap left to it, but this just goes to show you the kind of losses we've had in only 6 months. The question now is, what will happen for the second half of this year? Do we go lower? Do we just stay where we are? Like, do we go lower and recover to where we are and that's it? Or do we go a little lower, then come back, and then we go higher and we end up losing only half of what we lost? Or we end up losing a third? Or do we break even? Does the market do a turnaround if inflation starts backing off and all of a sudden things start to turn around? I don't know. Well, why don't you stick around with me? We'll find out. We'll be here every day. We'll follow it together. And let's see what's going on. Unbelievable. Nick is saying price of oil when I started biking to work was $118 a barrel. Price of oil now is $104 a barrel. You are welcome, Bagel Gang. Me biking to work, Nick says, I've dropped the price single-handedly by $14 a barrel. You guys kick in and start riding your bikes too. Watch this price collapse. Holy moly macaroni. We're down $4 a barrel today. You got to love this. Anyway, there it is. I wrote DQ says, I wrote a $120 in the money GameStop call for July 15th for $10.20. Nice. That I doubt it's worth that much now. Nice going. GameStop July 15, 120. Let's see what we got here. What does my little antiquated quote system tell me? July 15, a 120 for July 15. 9 bid, $9.05 is the bid price. And DQ got 1020 for them. Nice going. They're falling back. Good one. I like it. Nice one, DQ. Did you get the peak today? Mallow is number 5. Thumbs up number 34. Thank you, Mallow, for being here and giving us a thumbs up. Christina says, I shorted Tesla today. I made $330. And DQ, the Stark sisters want to know, DQ, you feel GameStop will stay level or continue to drop over the next couple of weeks? DQ says, I missed the peak, but I did okay. DQ, Stark sisters, I won't be holding them that long. I expect I'll be able to lock in a good percentage on any kind of a dip. Mallow, I wrote a GameStop 125 call option for 622 for 1060. Wait a minute. That can't be right. You're talking 722, right? You can't be talking June 22. So you're talking about the 722 for 1060. How are they doing? 722 125s are showing 880 right now. Bid. You're doing pretty good already. Nice going. Alex is number 37. Thumbs up reporting in. Thank you. Christina, I sold 5 GameStop 121s that expire this Friday. 121s that expire this Friday. They are trading at, from what I can see 10 minutes ago, 225 bid, 305 offer. They are quickly evaporating in value. With the stock, of course, at 120.51, those are out of the money. They're worthless. Christina, nice going. Austin, I shut my phone off for a few minutes. Thought old SoFi was trying to mount a recovery. What happened? Sheesh, number 38. It's 528, unfortunately. SoFi did manage to climb back as high as 551. But unfortunately, that was still a nickel on the day, but it's back to 528. The low of the day, 523. 4, and we've only had 18.9 million trade today. Absolutely nothing going on. Mallow says yes in July. Christina, I got 305 for them, and I have a limit of 205 to buy them back, not to sell, but to buy them back, I suspect. Right on. You're right there. You're within 20 cents already. Christina, way to go. You're going to make money on this one yet again. Well done. If you want to do what Christina does, you want to do what Mallow Shark does, you want to do what DQ does, you want to make money writing options, it's easy. Once you know how they work, how they behave, you have to understand the psychology of them. You have to understand how really shaky they get in their last week of existence, how they start to lose value dramatically. This is where you come in. You get to write them at a nice premium and then sit back and let them come back to you, and you buy them back at the price you want to get them back at. Many a time, you will win, and keep winning on this strategy. Learn how to do it. Go to my website. I keep telling you time and time again, we've put 13 classes together on how to write stock options. It's in plain English. It's in front of a live audience. Jen is the moderator. She handles all the questions from the students live. Easy to follow. You'll quickly understand what we're talking about here, and you'll quickly start going, I think I'm going to try to write an option here and an option there and just see how it works for me. It's what Christina did. It's what Mallow did. It's what all of these folks did when they first started, and now they're making money. And you can join the party, pal. There is money to be had in this market. No question about it. GameStop 120.42, falling back again. WD wrote a 131 GameStop July 15 for 585. Jeez, I love the July 15, 580. Hang on a second. I got to check this out. What are they going for now? July 15? Oh, stealing money from all these option gamblers. The 131 is sitting at now 515 bid. You're already ahead of the game on this, and it's out of the money. 120.66. This contract is almost 1050 out of the money. Oh, that is a good trade. Nicely done. WD. Thanks, Bruce. Way to go. Zach, should be closing my 3 SoFi rights today. Definitely by tomorrow. 52% gain in 4 red days. That's a winner. Unbelievable. Yeah, we are watching option writers score returns on a whole bunch of stuff. It's unbelievable. Dow's down 378 right now. No hope for a gain. Game's at 120.80 and just slumping back after hitting 126. There's money in them there, Hills. Apple down 320 today. Anyone who wrote 140s this week, 142s this week, 143s, 145s, all of you guys should be just laughing on these Apple contracts. They are just plummeting. Look at Pfizer 52.36. It's one of the only greens we got. It's up 142. HPQ down 78 more cents to 32.83. You guys can go out there and buy $20 calls to $25 calls on HPQ. Good till next year, and then use those as your base and write options against those options. Poor man covered call writing, like it's lesson number 8. That's the one you got to take. Oh, is that easy money? Oh my gosh, that's easy money and not a big investment required to do it. Home Depot down 37 cents. Robinhood down 813, down 34. Man, Vanik Vectors down 321. IBM down just 6 cents. Microsoft 255 down 466. All this week writing options on Microsoft has been a pleasure. It's just been fantastic. Goldman Sachs for a while this week, you could have been writing 310 to 315 call options on that stock. It's at 296 right now, down 644. Those options have been wiped out. Profits have been locked in. Oh my goodness, what a deal. What else is going on here? Thank you everybody for being here. H. Gregory, I am thumbs up number 42. Has anyone else written options today? And how are you doing? Let us know. We're down 328 on Amazon at 105. Google is at 2178, $2,178, down 66 bucks. Meta down 304. The bleeding continues. Oh my gosh. Royal Caribbean down 128 to 34.73. Carnival 861, down 26 cents. We got red all over the place. The Dow right now down 375 with 46 minutes left in the day. Not looking great. Despite it all, Smart Rent up a half a penny, defying logic. at 438.5. Matterport down 13 cents. Tesla down $13. SoFi down 26 cents to 528. GameStop 120.79, 72 now. 120.72. The options keep falling. Amazing. H. Gregory, Amazon. I wrote 3 calls in the last 3 days with the volatility, and it's coming your way. H. Gregory, well done, sir. Well done. Yeah, with these kinds of markets and with analysts talking about the possibility of the United States going into a recession, which, by the way, you don't have to be afraid of that term, recession. With that kind of talk, more money will come out of the market than go in, which means stocks will stay depressed, which means writing options will be a breeze, and you will score great fat profits. Nice going. Yep. Zach says thumbs up 45, 47, and 48 and 50 have been added to the pile. I don't know how many devices Zach watches me on, but thanks, Zach. We love those thumbs up. We're down 400 points again on the Dow now. It's kind of how we started the day, right off the bat, down 400, and we tried to recover. This Dow index got all the way up to 30,979 and had been as low as 30,431. 979, that's 540 points. It came back today, 540 points. Could not hold it. Now we're at 30,617, down 411. What a goofy day today. A really goofy day. But I'm getting the impression that a number of speculators, day traders, a lot of hedge funds, whatnot, they want to take money off the table today and be flat tomorrow and through the long weekend, and then take a look on Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe get back in at that point on lower prices. Perhaps we'll see. Zach says 1 device, 5 emails. Mark Cherry, I am thumbs up 57. Bruce, thank you, Mark Cherry, for that thumbs up that you're giving me. All of you who are doing the poll, 71 of you have answered the poll question. 23% of you think that the Dow will end up in the green today. 77 say no, and I think you're right. I think the no's are going to have it today. It doesn't look good the way this market is just kind of slipping up here. We're down 407 now, going negative. Coyote, what's up? Goof Gang, good afternoon. Coyote, 1.3 million volume on GameStop. Not looking great there either. We got GameStop at 120.67, and those of you who have written 120s, 125s, all kinds of prices in between, these contracts are falling in value. And there you go. We have options expiring, of course, tomorrow, next Friday, and next week is a 4-day week. Giddy up for option premiums by writing for next week. You're only writing 5 days worth of trading tomorrow and 4 days next week. That's it. Grabbed Apple, says Coyote, at 134.36 today. It's now 135.83. Hopefully more to come. Apple's slipping here a little late, but if you grab it cheap and start writing calls as it goes up, nice, very nice. Good job there, Coyote. Tell you got to do what you got to do when they hand it to you. Spire down 4.5 cents. SoFi down 27 to 527. AMC's off 22 now. ATIP down 16.5 cents to 135.5. Rocket Lab down half a penny. Sextera down just 16 cents. ME holding a gain of 2.9 cents, 242.9. Pfizer's up 135. There's a few green arrows here, but not many today. What can I say? Zach is saying there's an option snake in the house at Coyote. Right on. We are now down 404 on the old Dow Jones. S&P is off 51.8. NASDAQ down 206. The NASDAQ is off 1.85%. And the Dow and the S&P are down about 1.3 or so percentage points. Not great. Oil down 405 to 105.73. A good day for oil. This is a good day. This drop in the oil is good for the markets. It just won't show today, but it is a good day for the markets to have oil off $4. Let me take a peek here at something else. Let me pop this up right now on my old computer. On interest rates, oh my, yes, the U.S. 10-year at 2.97. We have broken the 3% barrier on the 10-year note. Now, generally speaking, lower interest rates, lower oil prices make for a good Dow day. We're down 404 points. It's not a good Dow day at all. It's not a good Dow day. But these two indicators, with interest rates falling and oil falling, usually that's good for the markets. But today it's kind of baked in. There's negativity baked into this market. Is it possible the Dow can shave a couple hundred points off of this loss? Yeah. Will it? I don't know. As far as currencies go, the euro is at 104.71 and the pound at 121.71. The euro was as low as 103.90 and it has come back almost a full cent. So that's a big recovery. And on the pound, it got as low as 120 and it is now all the way back to 121.71. So the currencies have recovered, but interest rates have dropped off and oil is off quite a bit today. And there you have it, down 401 on the market. Man, oh man, oh man. Unbelievable. But it is what it is, and that's the way it is. Scott, thank you for a donation today on PayPal. I appreciate it, my friend. I just saw that come through. That's awful kind of you, sir. Thank you so very, very much. What will the final 40 minutes bring us? Oh, man. We're going to watch here. See what it's got. We got 65 thumbs ups. I'll tell you, I'll take that. Thank you, everybody. If you can find any more thumbs ups to hand out, please do. I'd love to get over 100 on this show. And maybe beyond that. Smart ran up a half a penny. Nothing going on. Tesla down $14. The Dow down 377. SoFi 527 down 27 cents. GameStop 120.70 to 121.30. We might have a little rally coming in, just a tiny little bit. And it's the end of the month today. It's the end of the second quarter today. That is correct. Let's see, Zach. Have a good rest of the afternoon, gang. I got to go back to my real job. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, Zach. Could we have a good Friday tomorrow? Asks Blair. Alberto, I'm here, Uncle. You can now begin. Good afternoon, Bagel Familia. And Coyote, what did you write on GameStop? Alberto wants to know. There we are. We're off 376 on our Dow Jones. S&P down 46, a little better. NASDAQ down 188. The NASDAQ is now down only 1.7%, where S&P and the Dow are down 1.2. They've improved. At the worst, the NASDAQ was down 2.8, I think, at one point, but it has recovered about 1 percentage point of its losses. But oil holding a loss of $4.14 a barrel. Thank you very much, everybody. Just put half a tank of gas in your car for a couple of weeks and watch oil plummet in price. It'll freak them out. It'll freak them out when they can't move the fuel. What can I say? What else is going on? DQ is saying, Alberto, I wrote in the money 120s for July 15. Alberto, 125s, 810, July 15, expiry, question mark. And we are watching GameStop at 121.40. These are 125s and 120s they're talking about. One is in the money. One is just out of the money. There you go. July 15 for 810. Not a bad price. Mirko, hey, Uncle Bruce just bought back my HPQ calls. $35 that expire on July the 15th. I bought them back for 31 cents. I think you were trying to buy them back yesterday for 41 cents. And today you put them in at 31 and you got them. Sold them for 149. Bought them back for 31 cents. And if I am not mistaken, isn't it like 10 of them, if I'm not mistaken? That's a nice little profit there. Bringing in $149 from the gamblers and giving him back $31, giving him a consolation prize on the way out the door and keeping the difference for yourself. Very nicely done. A $1.18 profit on a 149 right. That's called making money. And if you can do enough of those every month, you can live off of this. It's nice. Well done. DQ, thanks, says Alberto. Sell my house in Upper Marlboro is thumbs up number 75. Thank you, sir, for getting us 3/4 of the way to 100 right there. I appreciate that. We're now down 358 on the Dow, a little better. I don't know if this will continue. It looks like it's improving a little here and there. We're still showing a $14 loss on Tesla. We're still showing SoFi at 530. It is a little better at 530 than at 527, but still, guys, we got 24 cents to get back on 20 million volume right now. We need a run here on SoFi. GameStop 121.81, a little better yet. Spire down just 3.5 cents, but still negative. Apple down 310 at 136.13. Alrighty. ATIP down 15 cents. AMC down 12. Rocket Lab is green. It's up 2. Cyxtera down 16. And ME is still green, up 4.5, as is Pfizer green, up 148. There you go. We got this market mixed-ish, but still the big indexes are negative. 331 negative on the Dow. We were 400 negative a little while ago, just about 10 minutes ago. So it's a bit of an improvement. I don't know if there's enough here to bring it too much further, but we'll see. We're only down 1% actually on the Dow and on S&P. They're now threatening to go less than a 1% loss. 1.48% loss on NASDAQ. That is improving at the moment. A little here and a little bit there. 122 GameStop down 86 cents. 122.10. A little better on GameStop. Christina, GameStop's going the wrong way. Alberto sold covered calls 125 GameStop's July 15 for $8.10. That is a great trade, Alberto. 125s, and you're bringing in $8 premium. Very good trade. Not too bad at all. Volume on GameStop today, oh gosh, 1.34 million. There's just nothing happening here. So yeah, little bounces, but they don't have a lot of conviction to them, and that's the problem. For option buyers of GameStop, you are gambling that GameStop is going to 130, 135, 140. Just doesn't seem to want to get started here. The high today on GameStop, 126.59. That's all it could muster today. Low of 117.76, about a $9 spread between high and low, kind of typical lately. Look at the Dow, only down 307 now. Coming on, it's going to try to break that 300 barrier. Maybe it'll do it, maybe it won't. Tesla still down $13. SoFi now 532. Another couple of pennies have been clawed back on SoFi, still down 22 cents. 121.91 on the GameStop. DQ is saying nice trade, Alberto. Selling those 125 GameStop calls for $8.10, and they expire July 15. Yes, tomorrow is Friday. Next week, we only have 4 days, and the week after that, these expire. If I got my dates kind of correct. Am I right on that? Yeah, sort of right. There you go. Interesting going. Alberto, Mirko, nice work on your end with those calls on HPQ. That was a lovely little trade. So good to have that happen. 298 is the downdraft on the Dow now. We have broken through 300, clawing back a little further, or at least it seems to be trying to anyway. I don't know if that is going to do much for all these other stocks, but we'll see. ME up 5.5. Pfizer up 152. HD, Home Depot is up a quarter. It's recovered. IBM is up 34 cents. It's another Dow component. So we have a couple of winners. Costco up $10. And Moderna up $1.93. Intel up 12. So there's a few stocks that have gone up today. 279 now is the drop on the Dow. We have 31 minutes to go, and we've come back about 100 and I'd say 140 points in the last 15, 20 minutes to be down now about 280 on the Dow. We're down 0.93 of a percentage point, 0.91 on S&P, and 1.3 on NASDAQ. All three markets are improving just a little here and a little there. The question is, how much more money will come into this market? How much bargain hunting will come in late with 31 minutes left to go in the day? There's still plenty of time for further recovery of this market, but we'll see what kind of oomph there is behind it. Has the selling dried out is the question. And maybe it has. Maybe a lot of the selling out there has sort of eased off. People who wanted out, they got out. the last 30 minutes, they're not waiting to get out. They're done. They blew out 150 points ago, 200 points ago. And maybe now we're getting a little recovery wave here. We'll see. We're down 267 now on the Dow. The Dow is down 0.84 of a percentage point. It's coming back a little bit. Oh, 258 coming on again. We'll see. Yeah, this market can't decide whether it wants to go up or down. BW SoFi sent my alert that both my saving and checking accounts are now at 1.5% APR, and of course, they go right down. Noto keeps swinging at legacy banks and shorters. Alberto, DQ and WD, thanks. Let's get this moolah. There you go. GameStop 122.26 right now, down 60 cents. So we have the Dow down 247. Little more oomph coming in. Just a titch here. We'll see. Can this move markets? I don't know. Tesla down $11. 673. SoFi 532, down 22. GameStop 122.21. Spire down 2.5. Apple down only 2.5 now. AMC only down 6 cents. ATIP still off, but only down 14 now. It's come back a couple of pennies. Rocket Lab +4. Sexter -13. ME +5. Pfizer up 156. Home Depot now up 45 cents. IBM up 36. But the rest of them, not much going on. Google down 54, Amazon down 248, Meta down 226, Cisco down 25. Costco is, Cisco down 21 cents, Goldman down $5, Microsoft down 261. So we'll see. 236 is the drop now on the Dow Jones. That's 0.75 of a percentage point. We're definitely coming back, but by how much? S&P down 0.72, NASDAQ down 1.12%. It too is coming back to the break-even area. Will it get there is the question. The poll question that I put out there. The Dow Jones will be green by the time the bell goes tonight. 103 of you have bravely answered this poll question. You've taken a shot at it. 22% of you saying, yes, Bruce, this Dow is going to come all the way back and it's going to end up in the green despite all the odds again. 28 minutes to go and it's down 236. It's going to be green. 78% are going, not a chance. There you go. There's the answer. We'll see how this all plays out. Coyote Alberto, sorry, I was doing dishes. I wrote a $100 GameStop 729 for 27.45. Oh my gosh, the end of July, a 100 for 27.45. So as long as it closes under 127.45, he makes money on this trade. It's 122.41. He's got $5 of cushion here. Interesting right on that one. You can write an option at any strike price you want out there, kids. 27.45. Now, if the stock goes down to 110 in the next week or two with this contract good till the end of July, stock goes to 110, those contracts will be $12 to $15. He can buy them back. He sold them for 27. He'll make money. That's called making money on the way down. One never knows. If they stay here at 122.68, he makes money. He makes $5 because he'll only buy him back for the book value, and there's the way you play it. We'll see what happens. Alberta Coyote, no problem. Thanks, damn. 27.45. What the hey? Winner, steak and lobster dinner. Stock's got to drop, though. We'll see. Okay, the Dow down only 216 points. It's now trying to get under the 200 mark. Can the recovery take it down so that we've recovered 200 points here in about the last maybe 30 minutes or something like that? I think we've come back about 200 in 30-odd minutes. It's pretty impressive. Can it do more? Momentum is momentum. We'll see. Smart Rent is now up 2.5 cents. Definitely gone green. Tesla's only down $9. It's coming back. SoFi 532, down 22. GameStop 122.43 right now, down 43 cents. Spire down 2.5 cents. Apple down 2.25. AMC unchanged now. ATIP down 13. Rocket Lab is up 4.5. Sexter down 13, and ME up 4.5 cents. So we got some greens coming in. We're down 2 1.03 on the Dow. More money coming in at the moment. Well, let's see what happens. Coyote, Alberto. I bought back my other call this morning, and then I just read about the Supreme Court and their EPA ruling for a few hours, looked back, and GameStop was rolling again. For once, I felt lucky for getting distracted. I probably would have written sooner. Alex, Coyote, damn, you got some, you know what? There you go. We'll see, because, the stock stays at 122, he wins. Goes to 115, he wins. It goes to 110, he wins. Goes to 150, he rolls over, and he'll be all right. There you go. Alberto's crossing his fingers for him. There you go. 199 on the Dow, kids. We have broken the $200 down dip barrier on the Dow now. We have pushed through it. Will we go further? The Dow is off 0.68 of a percentage point now. NASDAQ only down 1.06. We were down 2.8 on the NASDAQ earlier today. It was way off from here. They're coming back on. We're only off 27 points on the S&P, 121 on NASDAQ, 220 on the Dow now. Computer programs will start kicking in. It's going to get more volatile in this last 24 minutes. It's going to be interesting to see if we see 100-point swings start to kick in here. This should be interesting. Up 7 on Smart Rent, 445. That's the high of the day, I think. If I'm not mistaken, this is about the high of the day on the old Smart Rent stock. 1.7 million traded. Matterport is down 12.5, trying to mount a comeback. It's got a ways to go. It's up, 9 cents from the low of the day. Tesla still down 10.40. SoFi down 22 cents to 5.32. Now we're at 5.33. The low of the day was 5.24 at 10 this morning. So we have gained 9 cents off of the lows. We were going to the lows half an hour ago, turned it around. We're now at 5.33, down 21 cents on 22 million. 5.34 on your SoFi. We just moved up another penny. GameStop 122.19, down 67 cents. Spire down 3. Apple down only $2 now. It's coming on. AMC unchanged. ATIP is now down 13. It's coming on. Rocket Lab is up 3.5. Sextera, only down 12. ME up 6. Pfizer up 160. HPQ's coming back, down only 53 cents. Twitter's coming back. Home Depot up 138, climbing. Robinhood coming back a little, down 26 cents. Vanik only down 159. It's climbing. IBM is climbing, up 66. Microsoft is climbing, down 192. We got some stocks moving in the right direction. Looks like Cisco's only off 14 cents. It's coming back. Amazon down 166. We'll see if this continues. Target up 17. It's green. Costco up 11.80. Walmart is green now. Intel is green. We'll see. The Dow right now, 188 is the downdraft on the Dow. We are decidedly under 200 again. Here we go. 0.55 of a percentage point on the Dow, where we're coming on. Net less than a 1% loss on NASDAQ now. It's also kicked in. So let's see what's going on. FL, what should the big asset managers do with all this money? Can't buy bonds. Stocks are expensive. Cash is getting killed by inflation. They got issues. Coyote, Alex, thanks, guys. I'm not worried. I haven't written above 110 in months. Coyote, I did have 115 last month, though. Coyote, just checked. My largest strike this month was 115, July 1st. I've been doing basically 100s, 105s, and 110s mostly. Alberto, and making big moves. Great work, Coyote. Lucky Coyote, I've been exercised at those levels. Coyote FL, someone on Bloomberg yesterday says cash is king. I was like, what? It's an automatic negative 8%. How's that king? Coyote, thanks. I've been on a roll these last few weeks, and let's see what happens. Coyote says to Not Your Daddy SoFi, they won't ever get the chance. Laugh out loud. Down 193 on the Dow. Smart Rent up 6.5. Tesla down $10. SoFi at 533, down 21. GameStop 122.15. As we seem to be inching slightly higher, then we back off a bit, then we come on again, and we're around 200 negative now. We have 21 minutes to go. Lots of time to gain more points on this market. If it's going to do it, it can still come back on. Oil still down, but it's down only 392 now at 105.92, down 386 on oil. Oh, man, oh, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's follow this market into the end. Tomorrow is Friday, option expiry day tomorrow. We should see some deterioration in option prices big time tomorrow. We'll be watching all that. Thank you all. And let's see here. Coyote says to Not Your Daddy SoFi, if it runs on me at all, I roll. I've been writing GameStop since last summer. I understand your concern, though. I do not set and forget. At this market, it's not going anywhere. BW Uncle Bruce, understanding this is post global pandemic and inflation et al. However, are you seeing some similarities on how markets are today? Pre 08 crash seems like a big short part. Do you have forming? Yes or no? It's a totally different market from before 07. No one needs to call a broker anymore to place bets. Millions of stockbrokers have been let go, have retired, have not been replaced. People trade on their phones by themselves. It's a totally different market. It is much more, it reacts in a different way. It reacts faster, it has shorter attention span. It's just a different ball game now. Yeah, it is quite amazing. Gowdy, I have been in positions where I wrote 100s when GameStop was 102, and I watched it run to 130. When you've been through that a number of times, it no longer phases you. They don't have the balls to exercise. Sometimes that's sometimes how it goes. Matterport down 12. Smart ran up 7.5, getting stronger. Tesla down 10. SoFi down 23 at 531. GameStop 122.12. And Coyote says, if they do, I await them to prove it if they are so bullish. LL, I am thumbs up. 87. Thank you, LL, for the 87th thumbs up. I see 88 here now. Still am showing 25% of the poll answerers are saying the market will close in the green, even we only have 18 minutes to go. 75% are saying not a hope in heck that the Dow is going to end up in the green. Not Your Daddy SoFi, you're not describing anything different than what I've done and been through, and I got exercise during that time. We're down 257, now down 266 on another little sell program. The question is, will this peter out and will it come back 100, 150? We don't know. We have time, but I don't know if that's going to happen. It's all luck when someone exercises, says Not Your Daddy SoFi. Coyote, I'll be out of this contract before they get the chance. What I'm trying to say here. DQ, Daddy SoFi, what trading platform are you on? Coyote, Not Your Daddy. I guess we'll see. I must be very lucky then. Well, we'll find out. Yeah. You're right. And you sometimes get exercised. You're right. Sometimes you don't. It's just the way it is. We're down 286 again on the Dow, 0.91 of a percentage point. Same with the S&P, down 0.90. NASDAQ down 1.25. So that's where we're at on these indexes with now 17 minutes left in our day today. Not Your Daddy SoFi says, I use Fidelity Robinhood. Let's go. FL, people buying GameStop calls just want to bet on direction with some leverage. Very few actually want to exercise the option. It's true. They're just option players. They only want to flip options. They have no interest in exercising them. Gowdy, I could buy it back now for $400 profit. Maybe I will. Alex, see you tomorrow. All signing off to get some studying done on Bruce's classes. Right on, buddy. Way to go. DQ, Not Your Daddy SoFi. I would expect Robinhood users to exercise more than Fidelity. Coyote FL, especially with time and in a bear market. Yeah, most option players, like 90+% of them, only want to flip the options. They don't want the stock. They don't want it. They just want to flip a contract and make money. 302 is a down dip now on the Dow. We've gone under 300 again after becoming, 160? We got to about 160, and now we just lost 140 points in less than 10 minutes. So volatile? Yeah, no kidding. Are we volatile? Smart Rent holding a 7-cent gain, but Tesla now down about $13. SoFi back to 530. GameStop 121.90. There you are. Let's go. Explayer. I clicked on no. Not a chance, Bruce. There's no way this market's going to be green today. Right on, Spare. Who's all leaving already? Have a good night if anyone's leaving already, says Spare. 294 is the down dip on the Dow. We got 16 minutes to go. Smart Rent up 8.5, another penny stronger on Smart Rent. I don't know why, it just is. Tesla down 12, SoFi down 23, GameStop at 121.92, 121.80 now on GameStop. There you go, guys. We're going through the last few minutes of today's trading action, and this sets us up for tomorrow. The question will be, does GameStop hit a new low tomorrow? It hit a new low today. It hit a new low yesterday. Does it do it again tomorrow? Is it going to go to 115 or 116 and drop another couple dollars lower than before? Or is it going to do a turnaround? It is option expiry day on a long weekend, no less. So I'm not expecting great big volumes, but we'll see. We'll figure it all out. Tomorrow will be interesting, says Coyote. DQ, not your daddy SoFi. It's not supposed to, but you know that brokerage handle exercising in-house before going to Chicago. Red tomorrow says not your daddy SoFi. Keep in mind also, guys, if the market action is quieter tomorrow, it sets you up perfectly to be stink offerers and stink buyers. Because if we get gaps in stocks and on option contracts, that could work for you, especially on option expiry days. You may find that by putting in super cheap stink bids at those quirky numbers, you might be first in line for contracts as they're getting blown out by market sellers. So keep an eye on the opportunity tomorrow to make some trades. Also, keep an eye open for the opportunity to do rollovers. If you're into like GameStop 115 contracts, take a look at moving from what you have expiring tomorrow to another one next week or the week beyond that at either the same strike price or a couple of bucks higher. Always keep your eyes open on those options chains, because sometimes deals are there where someone puts in a buy order, they forget about it, and they don't realize the stock has dropped on them and their buy order now is juicy. That's where you want to hit them. Keep an eye on that, okay? All right, let's see here. Obama Babe says, I have been so busy with trades today that I just finished up my spreadsheet. Wow, I love volatility. Way to go, Bama Babe. DQ, point taken. Splair, I hope for a pullback. It's tomorrow, the 1st of the month, and options expire July 1. That's right. A new quarter. The third quarter starts tomorrow, Friday, the day before a holiday weekend. Look at the Dow now. We're down 210 at the moment. We're down 210. We've just come back up again from down 300 to down 210 in a hurry. Something's going on. Volatility is here in the last 10, 12 minutes. Wow, we're up 13.5 now on Smart Rent. Look at that. 451 up 13.5 cents. Tesla down $10. It's coming back. SoFi still down 22 at 532. GameStop 122.45. A little stronger on GameStop. Spire down 2.5. Apple down 218. AMC down 2. ATIP down 12.5. Rocket Lab up 4.5. Cyxtera down now only 9. It's coming back a bit. ME up 7.5. Another climb. Pfizer up 157. HPQ down 71. We got Home Depot just up 54 cents. It had been a little better than that. We'll watch for this market now. 225 is the down dip on the Dow. 0.64 of a percentage point is what we were looking at here. We'll see if this continues on or not. Interesting market. Lots of activity, lots of volatility with 12 minutes to go as we're coming into the final few minutes of trading. 122.19 on GameStop. Spire only down 2 cents, 3 cents. It's trying. Come on back. My SoFi average is down now below 8, says Coyote. JJ, I had positions in my crappy margin account. I'm seeing green into the closing bell. Right on Smart Rent, $4.50 a share, up 12.5. Interesting on Smart Rent, 1.9 million, and there's a nice arrow there in the last hour or so. A nice upshot here in the last hour of the day, up 12.5 cents. Again, the Dow now, 253 on the down dip. It is really volatile right now. We're moving hundreds of points in minutes now. Don't know where this is going to end up, but we're off 253 at this moment. Okay. Interesting stuff, everybody. Thank you for being here, hanging out with yours truly and Auntie Jen. It's we got 106 thumbs up. So you guys are awesome. Thank you for throwing those thumbs ups out there and getting me over 100 yet again on such a light afternoon. I appreciate that. Let's see. These are roller coaster moves, all right. Better late than never, says D.H. Ruda. I'm number 105. DQ. Bama Babe, good problem to have. Coyote, this is fun to watch. FL, this roller coaster move makes me think it's a lot of day traders just messing around, trying to push the market around and induce volatility, overall below average volumes. Well, there's a lot of hedge funds playing the game too. They're day traders as well, and they're moving millions of dollars around. They're here to make money. We're down 219 on the Dow. We're coming on again. Looks like we're recovering again. I don't know by how much, but there's something happening here. Tesla down 948 again. It's under 10. SoFi 531 down 23. GameStop 122.36 down 50 cents. Trying to come on. Was the Lehman Brothers implosion the worst fund collapse you'd seen in your career, even if you'd retired by that time? Wasn't there another fund that just squeaked out imploding too? Yeah, Lehman and Bear Stearns, and then a whole bunch of other guys got wiped. I know that Merrill Lynch was almost bankrupt. I think they were 24 hours away from being declared in receivership, but they merged at the last minute with Bank of America to keep that entity afloat. There were just $1 zillion lost in the 2008 meltdown. It was terrible. But these guys, they were asking for it for years with all the shenanigans they were working on. 610 average on SoFi, not low enough right now. Quick 6.6. Could anyone fill me in on what Noto said about legacy banks and shorters? Coyote, Aspire is so cheap right now. Gee whiz. Cindy, I bought back my $9.16 $5 smart covered call for a profit just in time. Alex, Uncle Bruce, did you see the Carnival Cruise story by New York City about a 60-person scuffle sparked by jealousy over a threesome during the cruise? This is crazy. I don't know anything about this. Quick 6.6, 597 is my SoFi average in SoFi. DQ, nice work, Cindy B. Don't know anything about that story at all on Carnival. We're down 285 again with 8 minutes to go. We've just dropped 60 points yet again. Now we're down 307. Another computer sell wave coming through. These are waves of selling and buying back and forth. Tons of day trading going on right now. We're at 447 on Smart, right up 9. Tesla now down 13, just dropped $4. SoFi down 26 to 528. GameStop 121.50, dropping as well. There you go. This is how this market goes. We got 7 minutes left, and the volatility is all over the place. It is wild. It is wacky. I don't know. Alex puts on Carnival and buy calls on divorce lawyers. Salmonism donation of $10. Hey, Uncle Bruce, do you know about the Fed doing currency swaps to hide volatility? Last week it was a Canadian swap. This week, Japanese yen. VIX has been bizarre for weeks. DXY not behaving as usual. What are your thoughts? Well, I can't comment on this specifically. I'm not an expert on currency swaps at the Fed or anything like that. But this market, this currency market is made up of trillions, as are the bond markets, stock market, and there is so much going on in derivatives off the radar that we can't analyze, we can't gauge. There are so many trades that are not needed to be reported by anyone to anyone, especially being handled out of London now. And so, the rumors are everywhere. I mean, what Salmon is saying here is true. There is just so much going on, and everybody has their opinion on whether this affects the markets or the economies or currencies or bonds yields or anything else. But at the end of the day, cash is king, and there are winners and losers on all of these bets. And there's one side and the other side on every trade. And we just have to kind of go with the flow, take our pound of flesh where we can get it, writing options and saying, thank you, sir. May I have another? Salmon, thank you for this donation and your comment. Glad to have you here today. Agawadi Temperamental Market, Munimo, number 106. Thanks. I got the link for lesson number 2. Yes, sir. You've got studying to do. Good stuff. DQ, is it a sickness that I prefer to the drops in the market to the jump ups? Alberto, we are expecting a Green Friday. Uncle can put on his aluminum foil hat, please. DH Coyote calls for divorce lawyers are expensive. The price increases by the minute. Alberto, DW, I believe all of us writing prefer the dips. DQ. Smoke Dog, 1150 average on SoFi here, laughing out loud. BW, Quick-Sick. That was my personal thoughts on how Noto was handling those entities. He was a Goldman Sachs phenom, made partner in less than 2 years. He knows the game, and he's a 4D chess expert. Second quarter will be huge. Smoke Dog, I've been loading up on SMH instead since it's bouncing on its 52-week low. Probably a good move. We're down to 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. We're down 348 on the Dow. Just getting clobbered today. The smart rent holding a 10-cent gain. Tesla now down $15, just dropping off. SoFi 526 down 28. GameStop 121.25 down 161 today. And there it is. That's what we've got going here. It's a red market down 350 points, and we have 4 minutes to go. Tomorrow is Friday, option expiry day, the day before a long weekend. We won't see you then until Tuesday. Those of you who want to have a one-on-one with me, thank you for reaching out to me, sending me private emails. We're setting you up, and we'll get you looked after Sunday and Monday. All right, there it is. Anybody want out at the buzzer? Let's find out, says Coyote. DQ, say someday Uncle Bruce will learn to say moon man moo. Moon man moo. One day I'll figure it out. But Moonamo. I love that. 298 is the Dow drop with 4 minutes to go. Can it come back 298 points and go green? It's got 3 minutes. What more do you want? Come on. It's 100 points in. It's a nothing burger. Come on. We can do that. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh. Oil down $4, 105.78. We need $4 drops every day for a while. That would help the markets. I like it, says Coyote. Well played, Uncle Bruce. Larry Titus, what prize do we win for answering the poll correctly? You get to come back tomorrow. Richard, just moo-moo. Just moo-moo. 3 minutes to go. We're down 298 on the Dow. Oh, goodness gracious. What a day today. Smart ran up 11. Tesla down 1380. SoFi 528 down 26. GameStop 121.60 right now. Oh boy. BW or Mumu. There you go. DQ Larry Titus, a Yoko album. That's what you get. Splair, have a good night, y'all. Splair, you take care. We got 2 minutes left. We're down 290 on the Dow here. Woohoo, I'll take it, says Larry. 290 is the down drip on the Dow, 0.95 of a percentage point. The S&P is down 0.07. NASDAQ down 1.5 percentage points. So, yeah, it's a red day. No getting around it. Down 288 on the Dow. It's the best performer, but it's down 288. How about that? Yeah. Smart Rent up 14, 452. Up 14.5, 452.5 on Smart Rent. It's getting stronger. Still down 12 on Tesla. Yikes. Okay. Coyote. Munimo. How can you not? That's what it is. It's so simple. Anyone can say it. Down 1.9 cents on Spire, 115.1. Trying to come back to break even at the very end of the day. We got a minute to go. Yuck is what I say about this market. Bama Babe, I'm exhausted from my fingers exercising. How about that? Bama Babe making money today on option writing, as some of you are for sure. A number of you are. Way to go, guys. We'll play more tomorrow. This market's about to shut her down, and we'll see what happens. You got to love it, guys. Welcome. 309 is the down dip. Another one at the very end. And we're just about to see Larry Titus let us off the hook, and we'll call it another day today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Thank you for your support, your super chats, your donations on PayPal, picking up classes, setting up one-on-ones, taking this option writing seriously because there's serious money to be had. Way to go, you guys. I love it. Nicely done, everyone. The Dow's down 271 right now. There you go. Larry Titus, the bell man. Thank you, buddy, for hitting those bells. And Bama Babe, let's all make money. See ya. Thank you, Bama Babe. Have a great night. Down 213 on the Dow as the last moments come through here. A quick little big run at the bell, I guess. A big buy program came in the last few seconds. From what I can tell you, down 249 now. We're just all over the place. Thank you, Larry from DQ. Splair Munimo. Is this Austin? Splair, thanks, Larry. Michael Moo. There you go. All right, guys, there's our day. Congratulations for those of you buying back your Apple contracts, buying back your HBQ contracts, buying back GameStop contracts, writing GameStop contracts, buying them back again. Well done, all of you everywhere. And let's see how it goes tomorrow. Make a bunch of money tomorrow on the option expiry day. We'll be here with you before 8:30 for Gold Bagel members, and then at 8:30 with everybody else. And we'll see what's going on. Cindy B, next week my profit sharing will be rolled into my new IRA, ready to buy a 100 of something, maybe Goldman Sachs. It's going to be exciting next week, Cindy. DQ and time Fidelity to cancel all my stink bids. There you go. We'll put new stink bids in tomorrow and play this game all over again. Thank you all for being with me today. Appreciate it. Well done. Have a great night. Stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow morning for more fun and merriment from Zermatt in Switzerland. Thanks, everybody, says John. BW, so Bruce, wanting to ask, every time you look out at the Matterhorn, does the Price is Right song come into your head, the ascending mountain climber yodeling? Hadn't thought of that since now. Now Jen and I will have that in our heads. Thanks a lot, pal. Sounds good, DQ, says Cindy. See everybody. Thanks, Uncle B. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.